And you see that Pat Dakin's got a problem there. Looks like a fuel.
The guys, they're working feverishly. Pat Dakin had a fuel leak. They put the tape on it. Looks like it's going to be ready to go.
And this becomes a huge story now, because Pat Dakin oiled the track down in the third session. He had jumped into the field and pushed Morgan Lucas out, but then they took the runaway for the oil down. So right now, here is the way they stand with Larry Dixon number 1, Spencer Massey rounding out the top 8.
Take a look at the bottom 8. Down at the bottom, Doug Herbert in that number 15 spot. As you mentioned, Morgan Lucas on the bump with that 401.
And Dakin ran a great run. Now the officials are talking to them about that car, Mike.
Well, he ran a 395 in the previous run, but he did oil down the track. He had already lost a credit. Well, that fuel leak is going off there pretty good. See it, the one they capped the one, but it looks like one below is still leaking a little bit, but evidently they're going to let him go.
I, for one, do not want fuel leaking right over the top of those headers. But then again, I wouldn't get in the top fuel director. There's the other leak.
Usually you'll see fuel leaks come on the top of the injector, and the fuel on the top going in there usually is just used to cool the rotors. It doesn't really affect the tune-up that much. Doesn't matter.
Well, it didn't work for any of them, and so Morgan Lucas dodges the bullet, and Pat Dakin's got to go back and think about that oil down and then what happened right here. So now top fuel, field is set. We know who the 16 are, but they can still run to try and change position and try to take Larry Dixon off of that number 1 spot. So they've got to be feeling a little bit better. Morgan Lucas suits up. He at least does not have to defend his 16th position, just improve it.